What is up? What is up? Welcome to a brand new episode of the CouchChronicles. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes. Before we do get started with this episode, make sure you shop Glow Nude.
Yes, guys, make sure you follow us on our Instagram at glow.nude, 100% organic skincare for your skin, for every skin. Again, follow us on our Instagram at glow.nude.
So, the weather's been pretty nice.
Yeah, but April showers bring May's flowers.
It's about to be mad rain, right? That's what
Yep.
that really means. And
I saw that on the weather app.
Yeah, and as you did say a saying. I was thinking about another saying.
What is that?
I don't know if it's like a Jamaican saying or whatever, but it was like, if you're crazy, it was in relation to you drinking cat piss.
Oh.
Or did the cat had to be a mad cat? And then that cat's piss. So it had me thinking, were people really drinking cat piss? Like,
it has to stem from somewhere, I think.
But why would somebody just say that?
I think somebody probably did put a little bit of cat piss in somebody's drink, and that person probably went crazy. So
yeah, okay, it's associated.
Yeah.
Or somebody was crazy and they were seen drinking cat piss.
Probably.
And then it was like, oh, okay.
That's sick, yo. Like, how do you? I've never seen a cat pee. Like, so how could you even?
But people have pet cats. So
what are you soaking the piss from the cat's piss mat?
Oh, okay.
How are you getting the piss?
I was about to say, where do they pee?
That's what Cats are so proper. They're like humans. They'll probably piss in the toilet. Honestly,
if you train it to, I think if you train it to.
Probably. I've never seen a cat use the bath, even poop. I've never seen it.
You see what they say about cats, right? Like all the lore behind the cats.
I know.
But not only that, it's the history, like the Egyptian history. Do you see the Egyptian history with the cat?
I think cats are cool though.
Right? The Sphinx.
Yeah. I think cats are cool.
I too think they're very cool.
I don't
But it makes you wonder. Though. It makes you wonder, like with the lore, it makes you wonder a little bit. You don't think?
If they're evil?
If they're evil, if they're associated with like godly beings and
I don't think it's
extraterrestrial type vibes.
I don't think so. I just think they're one of those animals that's like similar to how humans behave.
That too. That's true. They say cats don't really need humans.
They don't.
They were one of the first animals to self-domesticate.
Yeah.
Which means one day they just kind of went into somebody's house and was like, yeah, I'm your pet now.
And I'm chilling.
And you have to feed me.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool.
Imagine that was the approach. Pets.
Like, I'm here now.
If an animal just arrives in your house,
you have to.
It's like, all right, by law, that is your pet. So a bear can wander in your house. It could be a hyena. It could be a tiger. Now, under law, you have to be the owner of that pet. You have to get them registered. You get them registered. You have to domesticate them.
I would hate that. I would hate
any animal. Imagine a bear. Pull it up. There are certain places that like there are bears that just come to their backyards.
Do you think people eat bears?
That's a good question. I knew this restaurant that sold all types of meat. I think Ty went there. I never went there. I gotta get the name for you. But they had all types of meat. Like,
would you eat it?
Bear meat?
Yeah.
I would taste
bear meat and deer meat.
I would taste a sample of both
Ew.
And see if it's something I can. Because if you think about it, all the meats we're eating, it's like, why these meats?
Nah.
Why goat? Why chicken?
The goat's fire.
In some,
like, honestly,
in some universe, it might be reversed. You know what I mean?
That's true. Like, why chicken? Imagine somebody saying,
in another universe, we probably eating dogs and cats and domesticating other animals.
Unrelated but related. I didn't know KFC took their grilled chicken away.
No, they didn't. I just had some today.
I saw a sign that said our grilled chicken is back. I'm like, when did y'all take it away? So what was people eating? What was people eating from KFC if not the grilled chicken, the extra crispy?
It was I don't know, because it looks too much to me. What? The regular KFC chicken.
Yeah,
it looks like too much breading. Too much breading.
Skin, yeah.
Yeah, so I remember being a kid and KFC being the shit. KFC and Popeyes.
But that's because it was barbecue, though. No, Church's was our shit for real, though.
In Jamaica.
And Chester's.
In Jamaica.
No, Church's is up here, though.
Where?
It's a franchise.
In the tri-state?
In the Midwest.
We're in the tri-state.
But it's in the Midwest. Churches exist up here.
We're on the East Coast.
Yeah, but I'm saying it does exist. You said where, and I said the Midwest.
But it's irrelevant to our geolocation.
I know. The bottom line is.
You're right. But like I'm saying, I had the grilled chicken. I don't know, maybe it's proper marketing. Like what's going on with Forever 21, and now Macy's. You know, Macy's is also closing now.
I mean, they need to. They had their time.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not a big fan of Macy's, for real?
It's not shoppable. Like it's too
Is
much.
it because it's too much clothing companies?
Yes, it's like I cannot, like every time I
Macy's
go in there,
alone
I'm scared.
is a mall. There be Macy's inside of a mall when Macy's alone is a mall. You got your Tommy Hilfiger, you got your Polo Ralph Lauren, your Nautica.
Yeah, and I can't take it.
Tommy Bahama. You got so much different you know what I mean, of course high end. Some of them are very high end brands inside of Macy's. You know what I mean? I used to go to Ralph Lauren religiously when it came to Macy's. Always, you know, copping some Ralph. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the markets, but a lot of these stores are closing down. They're doing blowout sales. And this ain't an ad, but yeah, you know, make sure you check out these stores for a good deal.
I mean, I don't know, because Forever 21 and Macy's still got the same price. So it's like, what are you...
Oh, you went back?
Yes. Like I go back religiously because I want some, like, you know, some pants and some good jeans. But
they did say they were closing. I think they were supposed to close 2 days from now. So if I go back 2 days from this date, Thursday, the 3rd of April.
I'm going to be there tomorrow.
But the 5th is when it's closed. I'm saying if they're still open by the 5th, then it was all a hoax. And it was a good way for them to max out on those deals.
I don't know about that because their racks were still full.
What do you think? Okay, people aren't falling for it?
No, people are not falling for it. I see people in there, but the lines weren't excessively long. I felt like the lines was like super long one time that I went in there. Every other time I go on my lunch break, it's an hour.
People are catching on, like, yeah.
Like, because we keep
asking. You got us.
I've heard people ask numerous times, and they're like, oh, we can't reveal when, or, oh, we don't know. Like, how do you not know when you're about to be out of a job?
It said the 5th on the register when I went.
And they literally said, because I was going to ask, but the person next to me asked already, and they were like, oh, when are you going to close? And the lady was like, oh, I don't know. We don't know. They said that.
I don't know, man.
They're not being told.
ASAP Rocky right now.
But I'm like, how are you not being told that you're not going to have a job? I feel like they're not being, because like I saw a sign that said their gift cards is expired April 15th. Like you can't use them anymore.
That's what I'm saying. There is a date. Something's going to happen on a date. I want to know what it is, but something's going to happen on a date.
I think that's when they're probably really like gonna like kick it up. They don't want to tell people, so people will go too crazy. But I feel like at the last minute they're gonna do like a huge blowout sale, and that's like,
yep, this is it.
Yeah,
we're shamed out.
Yeah. So I'm going in there to get some jackets. Like I like the men's outerwear and swimwear. They have some nice swim bottoms that like
male swim bottoms.
Yeah, the shorts, not like trunks, but like, you know, a short that you would wear to the beach.
Oh, okay, like kind of leisure.
Yeah, leisure shorts. They look nice.
Shout out to Forever 21. I was in there getting some jackets too. They had some good coats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, their styling team, they be snapping sometimes, honestly.
Yeah, especially on the fitness collection. I went in there and got some stuff, and they got some good free people dupes.
Okay, Free People. Shout out to Free People. Actually, that's a brand I found out about in around 2017. But prior to that, I had already created Free the People.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit. I had a coworker at the time who thought my company was that company.
Really?
I was like, no, it's a completely different company. Oh my god, I didn't even know they existed. Yeah, they're kind of like Urban Outfitters, but more like hippie.
Yeah, heavy on the hippie because they have this overalls that I got a dupe from Forever 21. I rocks with them. It's mad comfortable and chill. I like their style of clothing. It's aimed towards comfortable. At least the collections that I've seen.
Yeah. I like that athleisure shit, man. Shout out to that. You know, you gotta be comfortable at the end of the day.
Heavy on comfort.
Adidas, Nike over Adidas.
Heavy on the Nike over it. Well, I say when it comes to shoes, Nike more so over Adidas. When it comes to clothes, I would say Adidas more so over Nike.
I'm choosing Nike for both. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I rocks with some
checks over stripes.
I rocks with both. But Nike do be snapping on like.
You say you rocks with what?
I rocks with both.
Okay.
I'll turn all my stripes into checks. Imagine.
It's gonna look like Roman numerals. So we going back to that.
But yeah,
you know what it is? I noticed by accident how much I actually have. And you know what? I owe it to my time that I actually did work for Nike HQ. Yeah. So I have so much that was just by accident. I'm like, yo, I have so much Nike shit, bro. Like, you have so much merch. Like, that company does not play. You get so much merch, and you have so much merch like all the time.
I rocks with Nike's like subtle like gear.
It's chill. It'll be a sweatshirt, like a random color with a check.
I'm saying like
hard, bro.
Like they'll have like a black charcoal shirt, but the check is like black, but it's like a faded black, so it's subtle. Like it's subtle Nike. That's what I like. I don't like the in your face Nike shit. You feel me? Like the ones that are
a lot of my stuff you don't even notice unless you're like, oh, you see the check on the right.
Yeah.
But that's so simple but smart.
I like it's their just a check. Simple branding when it's boom. Just the subtle check.
We're Nike. Boom.
Yeah.
Enjoy this.
Just do it.
And they've gotten real tapped into comfort.
Yeah.
Like the slippers I'm wearing right now.
The comms.
Yeah. So shout out to Nike. Really tapping in. I was about to say this is kind of like an Adidas bite.
And
they bit off Adidas.
That's what I'm saying. Like.
So maybe we all like Adidas at the end of the day.
I feel like it's the Apple and Android type of. That's what I'm saying.
Look at the turn of events. I'm actually wearing Adidas slides. Yeah. Designed by Nike.
Yep. They should collab. That would eat, yo.
Yeah. I think
Nike Adidas collab.
I think SKIMS just did a collab with Nike.
Really?
And I would say that's kind of a Nike Adidas collab.
Is it really?
Because if you think about it, Kanye's Adidas. Like he really supports Adidas, I think, and he was so heavy on the team that I think a lot of that styling and the way of his stuff that he created with Adidas kind of meshed into the SKIMS, because even the brown tone, and just the tone of SKIMS is Adidas coded. So I would say SKIMS now teaming with Nike is kind of like a Nike Adidas, if you think about it like that, when it comes to like the roots of the style.
I feel like when it comes to SKIMS, I want to know what makes people not like it, because I see a lot of people.
I think
buy
it's the
it
opposite.
And return
People like SKIMS. Oh, you mean when they return?
They buy it a lot. Like, yeah, it sells, but the returns on it be heavy. So I'm like,
why would you want to return something like that though? But isn't it more fitted to your body, so you kind of wear it? Like a lot of your creases and joints and ligaments is in it.
It don't be like fitted to your body.
It don't be given.
I mean, like
it be taken away.
they have the sizes, but I wouldn't say it's directly custom for a certain body type. Many people can wear it. I would say that the range is crazy, but I feel like there's a lot of returns on it. So I'm like, why are people returning it?
Tell us on why you may not like the SKIMS that you get. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a good let us know why don't you like your SKIMS?
Because certain stuff I would wear, but certain stuff, just the way that it's designed, it's kind of ridiculous.
Like the SKIMS, you're talking about SKIMS, or you're just talking about clothing in general?
No, I'm talking about SKIMS.
Like certain stuff from the brand that you wouldn't like fuck with.
Yeah, I'm saying I like
what, the shirt, or because it looks like lingerie. Like
no, they have a range of stuff. Like they have like shirts, like regular t-shirts. They have leggings, jackets,
and they're returning the shirts.
Yeah, and the leggings and stuff. So I'm like, maybe it's you put it on, and it's the type of shirt that don't stay like to the certain part that you want covered.
Yeah, maybe it's made for
rolls up.
Made for a specific body type.
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's made for a specific body type.
But hey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The brand, face value looks successful, so people are buying it. So yeah. You're footing the bill on whether or not they return it. So it sucks. We're gonna definitely take a break right here. We're gonna come back with some more stuff. Make sure you keep it locked with us. welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that, and please get in contact. So I think it was yesterday, right? We were talking about stuff that I guess the general people wouldn't initially would like, or a lot of people don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we were just like, we just got clear the air on a lot of things. You know what I mean? And I was gonna say, like, one of them for me is coleslaw. Like, I like a good coleslaw.
And I was saying
I'm sorry, you know what I mean? With chicken, maybe a biscuit or two, and you add coleslaw. Why not? Fried chicken,
coleslaw is good. Y'all not finna judge us. Yeah. Like, it's good. And to me, I like macaroni salad. I know people like us don't rock with it, but I like it. Okay. Not only that, too, I like green apples in my potato salad.
At least it's not raisins, right? Hey guys, it's not raisins.
It's not raisins. That's nasty. But green apples, try it. It slaps.
I've had it, and I would have to say it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's good to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I like scones. I like a good blueberry scone.
Scones do slap though, but you guys have to get a good one on a good day. Other than that,
you have to know a very old bakery. Like we've been baking for 50 plus years. You know what I mean?
It's tradition.
And it's like, hey, let me try your scone.
We live and die by a scone.
Oh my God, we haven't had somebody buy this since 1812. How old are you, sir?
The thing is that it's so thick and it puts a lot of people off because it's like,
you gotta drink it with tea.
Yeah,
you gotta eat it with tea.
You do.
Eat it and drink tea.
Remember when we used to eat scones heavy?
Yes.
And Danish. And Danish is like, who are we? We're British for real,
I'm telling you.
We were raised British.
I'm telling you, we are extremely British people. Yeah. We are extremely British people. You guys have no idea.
It's hilarious.
I promise you. I drink tea religiously.
Because why were we living and dying by scones every day? And Danishes, like
those Danishes, man. Oh man. I don't even know where it came from. We do have family there, so that does count.
That's true.
Legit. Like a lot of family is in England, but just that we gotta go to England, for sure.
We gotta do a crossover. We need to.
We gotta go to England, man. We gotta tap in with our UKs.
And I want to go to Eden. It's a popular club in London.
Okay, lit. Edmonton. You know what I mean? We start naming places in England.
That's funny.
There's heavy football love there. Heavy football love there.
They take it serious.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Growing up on that,
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure. Let me see what else we got me going off here. I think that might have been it. So we got closer than we thought. You had something in here. Are therapists really sworn to secrecy?
Yeah.
Why would you think they're not? It's actually like a law. I think.
But is the CIA monitoring my conversations that I can't sit at home? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sworn to secrecy, but that doesn't stop me from going home.
I think just in case things happen, one, they may have them recorded, and two, if someone says some incriminating things, I think they would want to bring that to the police.
But that's what I'm saying.
But CIA is like, okay, what are you saying to your therapist?
So you're my therapist, right? And what if I say, yo, I killed a guy, and I'm feeling sick about it. That's why I'm coming to see you. I did go to jail already. I can lie and say that. So it's like, but you really killed somebody, but you going to jail for it is a lie. So me as a therapist,
don't tell nobody because I already dealt with. Don't say it. I already went to jail, and I went to jail for 25 years. Looking like you look confused. How did you do it?
That's crazy.
I think that's punishable. Like 25 to life. How did you?
I beat the case.
I already went to jail. I beat the case. So yeah, that is a perfect situation for bringing this information. If you think it's a threat to your well-being, but who would have to ask therapists?
That is a good question.
How far the boundary stretches on you providing
services
to somebody like that? Because I would think, me as a therapist, all right, you're a murderer. You murder people. I don't feel comfortable providing any type of information to you.
But what about high profile cases? Like, this person's a high profile. Like, I'm hiring you as my therapist. Like, is there some fear into doing your job and knowing that, this person can
It's like I said,
Send
if you
people to kill
feel,
me.
I would say, if you feel like your life is
in
at threat,
danger.
I would suggest you as a therapist to, maybe not provide services. And plus, I think some therapists have therapists. So maybe you want to take that information to your therapist.
How far does the lineage go? Because is there a mega therapist that's the therapist to all the therapists? Because if my therapist
Not of all
has a therapist,
therapists.
like, and his therapist has a therapist and has
Where
a
does
therapist,
where does it end?
where does it end? And why do therapists need therapists? Because if you're choosing to carry everybody's baggage, why do you need to put down some baggage of your own?
You know what a lot of people might say? A lot of people might say you never stop working on yourself. So it's like, you don't have to see it as a negative thing. Like, maybe
it's not essentially negative, but I'm saying it's like,
maybe you have a therapist just so you have someone to just share your life with. Just verbally.
You're paying for a friend.
Initially.
Essentially, yeah.
So, maybe people look at it that way too. I think a lot of people look at it that way. Believe it or not, I don't even know
what dropped.
If we do have anything that dropped, but I'm gonna take a little browse key.
I will say ditto on that.
I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt. I'm sticking on the stuff I've been bumping. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think anything dropped, man. Yeah, Gunna maybe. Him all along. That's interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Gunna's always a good listen. Him all along. Okay. Classy girl. Okay, that looks interesting too. No, Turbo and Gunna. Classy girl. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out. And did we talk about that Doja Cat and Jack Harlow? We didn't, right? But yeah, Doja Cat and Jack Harlow. They dropped a collab
track.
We played it. We listened to it a little bit. I like it. I think Doja Cat bodied him on that. So shout out to Doja Cat. She's lyrical. She's very lyrical when she comes to her verses. She got the short hair now. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to imagine Doja Cat not as Doja Cat is now. You know what I mean?
I just feel like she was always wearing them weird wigs. I think.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think I ever seen her real hair until now.
She got a little fro. Shout out to Doja Cat. As always, guys, man, I just wrap it up. Don't even fucking say anything.
We just get up and leave.
But make sure you subscribe, guys. Make sure you tap in on all the socials. Shop Glow Nude always. Place an order via DM. Send a message. Subscribe on YouTube, Degrees Couch Chronicles. Tell a friend, share the products. And as always, a word with ourselves, a word with everyone outside. Be safe out there, guys. Goodbye.